In this video, we will walk through the steps to create our first data source. Creating our first data source is a prerequisite to create a visual or a tabular report with Skedler. You can create your data source by clicking on the data source option present in the left panel. As you can see, I have created some of the data source, but if you are beginning, you can create a data source from scratch by choosing Kibana or Grafana as an option. To save time, I will show you how I have created both of the data source. For example, if I talk about my Grafana data source, I will start with giving a connection name, my Grafana URL, and then my authentication type. We provide two types of authentication type. One is the basic login that can be managed by username and password, and the other one is through the API login. Here you can create an API key from the Grafana, and then you can provide it over here. If you also intend to generate Excel and CSV report from this data source, you need to toggle on this option and connect to the data source. For example, in my case, I create my Excel and CSV report with Prometheus data source, so I have connected Prometheus to it with the help of a simple username and password. Once you are happy with your configuration, all you need to do is click on the save and test button and your data source will be updated successfully. Remember to check the status of your data source. If it is connected, then you would be able to create reports out of it. Similarly, for my Kibana data source, I will start by providing a connection name, my elasticsearch URL and Kibana URL. You can also toggle on the SSL verification if you use one. Talking about the authentication, we support a multiple type of authentication. For my case, I am using XPack, but we also have option of security onion, OpenSearch, OpenDistro, etc. Then all you need to do is provide Elasticsearch admin username and password and Kibana username and password and give a test and save. So as you can see, my data source is again updated successfully. When you would be creating reports, all you need to do is select the data source and all the data source you have just created would be available here. We will talk in details about the report generation in our next video that I would be sharing shortly.